Week 2, boys. Let's get into it. Buffalo gets into their winning ways 24-6 over the Judicial Thor Hammer women people. Cam Dyer, standard day, 257 and a touchdown. No turnovers for that guy, though, which has been big for him. Leading the way, Rashad Browning, Jr., transfer, 62 yards and a touchdown. Cam Dyer also adding 50 yards and a touchdown. Big day for T. Parrish, 97 yards and 7 receptions. Buffalo get it done. 14-14 Eastern at home versus 21 Indiana. Joey Rawlings looks like he's got the first down, but it looks like he probably pressed X to slide, but he was already a yard or two past. I would be livid if I was always be Cruton. But finds his man Tauwefa. Unfortunately, Eastern loses a tough one. A rough fourth quarter for Joey Rawlings, 34-21 to the Hoosiers. 2 touchdowns and 2 picks, and both picks came untimely in the fourth quarter for Joey. Quentin Olson, the freshman, leading the way for Eastern, 37 yards. Big day for Tauwefa, as always, 166 and a touchdown. Chris Cush, a new fan favorite on the channel, 6 for 43. Eastern look to bounce back in week 3. Toledo taking on number 3 Clemson at home. Big fourth down. Looking at his new man, Teddy Walls, who went on to have a huge day. And there's a little clip from that. Still 0-0. 4th and 8. The pink pulse from the Rocket Stadium. The glass bowl's rocking. Shatters the kicker's confidence to miss that one. Absolute barn burner. Toledo, 49-43 to number 3 Clemson. Huge offensive performance from both QBs. Regao, 5 touchdowns, over 500 yards. 22 yards rushing, but a touchdown from Ben Tolbert, the guy from Pickerington, right up the road. Teddy Wall, the tight end, 13 for 204. Matthew Allen adding 2 touchdowns. Toledo loses a heartbreaker. Akron loses it in the fourth quarter after being up 14-10. Give up 10 big fourth quarter points to the fighting Josh Allens of Wyoming. Johnny Brookhart, 2 costly picks, 1 touchdown, but rushed it 20 times for 144 yards. Holy cannolis. Is he okay? Is he hurt? Johnny Brookhart, blink twice if Mullins is making you run too much. Not much receiving, but big day from Johnny still. Akron looking to bounce back against rival Buffalo. NIU revenge game. Central knocked him out of the top 25 last year. Looking for Brevin Dahl on the out route. Give it to that man. Touchdown. He would have a big day. Slayton would have 300 yards, and here's 2 TDs to Brevin, who caught 2 himself. And the Boneyard out to play. A little defense from Devo Fluffs as the boys get a huge stop on 3rd down.
Pick that shit off, dog.
Not good enough for Coach Chris, though, however. 4th and 2. Looking for his man Harper, who had 135 yards on 5 receptions, but 0 touchdowns. There's an official investigation being launched. What's going on here? Going out at the 1 to give Brevin touchdowns? We're not showing Brevin touchdowns anymore. If it's rigged, he does it again. Full investigation. Everybody on it. Notre Dame at Georgia State. Welcome to the Mac Brothers. Notre Dame QB back to pass, has light years to throw it. Finds his man, covered, but doesn't go up for the ball. Tough sledding so far for Georgia State, but it is 7-7. Looking for his receiver out left. Gets some great blocks. Don't think there's any eligible man downfield, but we don't care. Tavon Figures would go on to throw for over 370, 2 touchdowns passing and 2 rushing. Toe Jam Peyton going to take the snap up the middle, touchdown. Great blocking from those guys. He would have over 3 touchdowns. Georgia State looking for a stop. Notre Dame, couple missed/broken tackles from that Georgia State defense. Makes it 21-14, 35-17 now. Wide open again. Somebody guard 85. 35-24. Figures rolling out right. Finds his man Mekhi Anderson, who would have over 200 yards. A couple minutes later, they would get the onside kick. 42-37, they'd score but miss the 2-point conversion. Toe jam to finish it out. Georgia State gets the win.